Mandisa Lynn Hunley, known as Mandisa, was an American gospel and contemporary Christian recording artist. She began her solo career as a contestant in the 5th season of American Idol, finishing in 9th place. With her album Overcomer winning in the Best Contemporary Christian Music Album category, she became the 5th American Idol alumnus to win a Grammy. During her time on American Idol, Mandisa faced comments about her weight from Judge Simon Cowell. However, she responded with grace, saying, "I've forgiven you. And you don't need someone to apologize in order to forgive somebody." Cowell apologized, and Mandisa continued her journey on the show. Her solo career flourished, and her album, Overcomer, won a Grammy Award in the Best Contemporary Christian Music Album category, making her the 5th American Idol alumnus to achieve this honor. Mandisa Hunley was born on October 2, 1976, in Citrus Heights, California, where she was also raised. After graduating from El Camino Fundamental High School, she attended American River College in Sacramento, studying vocal jazz. She then transferred to study at Tennessee's Fisk University for vocal performance, where she was a member of the school's Jubilee Singers. Mandisa graduated from Fisk in 2000 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in music. Before her solo career, she worked for a short time as a recording session backup singer for artists such as Sandi Patty, Shania Twain, and Trisha Yearwood. In 2005, Mandisa auditioned in Chicago for the United States talent competition television show American Idol. After referring to herself as just Mandisa, she was billed on the show as Mandisa. When providing her background to the show's producers, she named her musical influences to be diverse, from Whitney Houston to Def Leppard. Idol judge Simon Cowell made several comments about Mandisa's weight after her successful audition. He quipped, "Do we have a bigger stage this year?" Then when Paula Abdul commented that Mandisa had a Frenchy growl to her voice, Cowell responded that a more apt comparison would be to France itself. The comments and others drew the ire of the National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance, and would be one of the reasons Mandisa would entitle her 2007 album True Beauty. When Mandisa presented herself to the judges prior to the final cut down to the season's 24 semi-finalists, she told Cowell, "What I want to say to you is that, yes, you hurt me and I cried and it was painful, it really was. But I want you to know that I've forgiven you, and that you don't need someone to apologize in order to forgive somebody. I figure that if Jesus could die so that all of my wrongs could be forgiven, I can certainly extend that same grace to you." Cowell apologized to her, immediately saying that he was humbled. On the March 7, 2006, Idol show, she stated in her pre-performance video that she sucked her thumb until she was 24 years old. She performed a rendition of Shaka Khan's "I'm Every Woman," which drew praise from all 3 judges. She was among the 12 contestants chosen on March 9, 2006, as a finalist in Idol's 5th season. Mandisa was eliminated from American Idol on April 5, 2006, in the top 9, having never previously been in the bottom 3. She was there with Paris Bennett and Elliot Yamin, neither of whom had been in the bottom 3. She, like most of the eliminated contestants, appeared on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno one day later. On July 27, 2007, after being eliminated from American Idol, Mandisa performed the song "I Don't Hurt Anymore" on the TV talk show Live with Regis and Kelly. She also joined Gladys Knight and others at the Apollo Theater for the benefit concert Back to Harlem, to raise money for various charities. Mandisa was featured alongside Kirk Franklin on TobyMac's song "Lose My Soul" from his album Portable Sounds, 2007. Mandisa's first full-length album True Beauty was released on July 31, 2007. The album debuted at #1 on the top Christian albums charts, making it the first time a new female artist has debuted at #1 in the chart's 27-year history. It also debuted at number 43 on the Billboard 200, an unusually high debut on that chart for a Christian artist. It also garnered a Best Pop Contemporary Gospel Album nomination. Showcasing Mandisa's stylistic range was the task set before the 5 sets of producers who lined up to work with her on the album: Sean Schenkel, Brown Bannister, Christopher Stevens, Drew Ramsey and Shannon Sanders, and Robert Marvin and Josiah Bell. Mandisa also spent personal time with the album's writers before the songwriting process began, sharing her vision for the project and what she hoped to communicate through the songs. Her first single, Only the World, was released on May 22, 2007. The song had a successful debut on the Billboard Hot Singles Sales chart, which tracks commercial single sales, debuting at number 2 and reached number 1 the following week. It is also getting major airplay on Christian radio stations. It was written by Matthew West, Sam Mazzell, and Clint Lagerberg. West also co-wrote 2 other songs on the album. Mandisa's cover of Shackles features a horn section provided by LeveHorns.com with Tommy Vaughn on trumpet, Rodney Mills on trombone, and Shane Fillon on sax. They also appear on Mandisa's performance of The Right Thing on the VeggieTales soundtrack for The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. The second single, God Speaking, was released to Christian radio in October 2007. A third single, Voice of a Savior, written by West, was serviced to Inspo Radio in mid-2008, where it peaked in the top 5 of radio and Record's Soft AC Inspo chart. In November 2007, Mandisa released a holiday EP, Christmas Joy EP, which features the song Christmas Makes Me Cry, a duet with frequent collaborator Matthew West. Earlier that year, Mandisa also recorded Christmas Day, a duet with Michael W. Smith. The EP peaked at number 2 on Billboard's Hot Christian AC chart, stopped from reaching number 1 by her duet with Smith, Christmas Day. It was the first time in the history of the Christian singles chart that a solo female artist was featured on the top 2 singles at the same time. On October 14, 2008, Mandisa released a full-length Christmas album, It's Christmas. Freedom was released on March 24, 2009. There had also been reports that Mandisa would be releasing We Are Family, which is a bonus track on Napster, on April 14, 2009. The song was available for a short time on Amazon.com, added to Freedom labeled as Freedom Plus Bonus Track. It also debuted at number 83 on the Billboard 200. What If We Were Real was released on April 11, 2011. In March 2011, she began a tour with comedian Anita Renfro promoting the album. The first single off, What If We Were Real, a track titled Stronger, peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Christian Songs chart on June 18, 2011. The album has remained on the Billboard Christian Albums for 76 consecutive weeks as of September 2012. It debuted at number 66 on the Billboard 200. The second single, Waiting for Tomorrow, peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Christian Songs chart the week of January 28, 2012. The third single, Good Morning, features fellow contemporary Christian musician Toby Mac, with whom Mandisa collaborated on Lose My Soul. Mandisa's fourth studio album, Overcomer, was released on August 27, 2013, and debuted at number 29 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart, her highest peak on that chart to date. The title track, Overcomer, was released in late July, hitting the Billboard Christian Top 20 in its third week on the charts. It went to number 1 on that chart by October 2013, when it also appeared on the mainstream Bubbling Under chart. Mandisa won the Best Contemporary Christian Music Album for Overcomer at the 56th Grammy Awards. The title song from the album also won Best Contemporary Christian Music Song for songwriters David Garcia, Ben Glover, and Christopher Stevens. She declined to attend the Grammy Awards, however, saying, "I have fallen prey to the alluring pull of flesh, pride, and selfish desires quite a bit recently. I knew that submerging myself into an environment that celebrates those things was risky for me at this time." Mandisa's fifth and final album, Out of the Dark, was released on May 19, 2017. The lead single, Unfinished, was then released on March 10, 2017. The song reached number 8 on the Billboard Hot Christian Songs chart. A compilation of her best songs, Overcomer, The Greatest Hits, was released in February 2020. Mandisa lived in the suburban Nashville community of Franklin, Tennessee. Following her 2006 appearance on American Idol, she worked toward improving her health with a focus on weight loss. The title of her second album, Freedom, was inspired by her experience of overcoming what she said was an addiction to food. As of March 2009, it was reported that she lost 75 pounds. As of February 2011, she reached her goal of losing 100 pounds. After the loss of a close friend to breast cancer in 2014, Mandisa gained back much of the weight she had originally lost, as well as experiencing depression, anxiety, and thoughts of suicide. The loss of her friend, accompanied by a personal sense of betrayal by God, led her to retreat from the public. In May 2017, Mandisa returned to the public eye. Speaking openly about her struggle with depression, she appeared on podcasts and wrote a memoir, Out of the Dark, My Journey Through the Shadows to Find God's Joy. When she released Out of the Dark in 2017, it was the first album she had recorded in 3 years. Tragically, Mandisa passed away on April 18, 2024, at her home in Franklin, Tennessee. Her legacy as a talented artist and her ability to overcome challenges continue to inspire many. Recently, she has returned to her music with renewed passion, transparency, and vulnerability, sharing her journey through powerful songs like Prove Me Wrong. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel.